Could a LEGO Star Wars game work as a first-person shooter? So guys, I just found something that looks quite fun and is kind of a joke, I think. It's kind of like a tech demo, but I wanted to show this to you guys today. It's LEGO Star Wars FPS, a first-person version of LEGO Star Wars the video game. So someone sent me this the other day on Discord. Thanks to Mr. ING War for sending me this. He makes some LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga mods. And I'm really glad he did send it to me because even though this is a funny little fan-made project and isn't really a big game or even a game at all, it's more just like a little tech experiment. I love checking stuff out like this because when else have I played LEGO Star Wars as a first-person shooter? Not that there's any shooting in this game, it's just you're in first person and you can move around as the camera, I guess. That's how it works. But come on, the location and setting, we're in Dex's diner. We got the waitress droid, we got Dex himself behind the counter. He can serve you some food, maybe some Jawa juice, and we got two separate missions I'm going to check out. And yes, they're very basic, but like I said, this is just a little experiment. And I wanted to check this out as a chance to talk about how LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga could potentially also work as a first-person shooter. The game is going to have a completely new combat system, and although there's been no word of it being first-person at all, and it's probably not going to be a feature of the game, it's still really cool to dream and think of how this could work. Because with the aim down sights feature, which is another new feature that's being built into LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, turning it into an FPS game is only just another few steps away. And potentially, even after it releases, we might see a few mods that can do this, that can enable it to be played as a first-person game. But would this even work in LEGO Star Wars? With all the puzzling elements involved and kind of the way the world is built, would this be too much of a hindrance on some of the animations I'm assuming the new game is going to have? For example, are there going to be animations when you get into your ship, when you're getting in and out of your ship? We know the game is obviously open world, but does that mean you're actually going from space to ground and ground to space and you can fly between those two zones? And I think by watching some of the footage of this fan-made project here, even though obviously it is very basic and not a huge amount of time and development support was put into this, but it gives you a rough idea of what a LEGO Star Wars FPS game could look like. Pretty cool. So I just tried playing the game with the controller and I can't actually move the camera. There's no movement on the camera with the controller, so I'm gonna go mouse and keyboard for this one. Let's go get a drink off Dex. Hey Dex, how's it going? Can I get a drink? Or should I ask for some Jawa juice? Is that some Jawa juice you've got there for me? I think she's got Jawa juice. Look at it's like just a PNG cutout. She's following me. She's like one of those creepy eyes you look at in the wall in a haunted house. They never stop looking at you. You want to buy some Jawa juice? Her name is Flo. She's a waitress droid, a W87 droid. Dex is actually, oh, he leans back as well. I thought he was 3D from back here. He looks pretty 3D from here. So as you can tell, this fan-made project is very basic, but it actually has a few playable LEGO Star Wars levels. And if you can see under there, there's a little sneak peek. There's something outside. Okay, so let's go to number one first. The first level, Space Battle. Okay, so we're playing in a V-Wing. There's a few, what are they? There's a TIE fighter on the side. Oh man, the controls are pretty off. I think we are actually flying backwards right now. And I saw a finish line. We have to get to the finish line before. Okay, let's try to do that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like I'm in any way controlling this V-Wing. Can we crash? What happens if we crash? Probably nothing, I'm assuming. The frame rate looks like it's getting a little better. We're sitting at around 24 at the moment. Is that Darth Maul's scimitar? I think it is. It's Darth Maul's ship. Sweet, and we just flew right through. Getting a third-person space level in the new LEGO Star Wars, I mean, the game is going to include so much space combat. That's going to be a huge part of it, traveling between planets. And although, yes, obviously, this is very rough, it gives you an idea. It's all about the idea. It's planting the seed of the idea in your head. Oh, there's a Lambda class shuttle up there. There's an Imperial shuttle up there. It's just bending all the eras together, all the LEGO ships in the same map. No worries. Let's just put it all together in one. Can we actually get inside this as well? It looks like there's an opening in the side of the ship there. I'm wondering if we can go over and get inside. That'd be very cool. In the new LEGO Star Wars, if we're traveling between planets in space and you can fly anywhere you want and it's open world, that means space to ground combat, right? And does that mean we're actually going to be able to land on capital ships up above planets and get out and fight a battle inside there? Kind of Battlefront 2 style. Oh, look, there's an X-Wing there. Okay, we just went straight through. Okay. Kind of to be expected, to be honest. Oh, we're inside the ship now. That's cool. We're actually looking at all the textures on the inside. That's pretty epic. Let's see if we can actually meet that finish line now and see what happens once we get to the finish. I think it's over by the Venator-class Star Destroyer there. There's also a Super Star Destroyer up ahead. I guess they got the scale almost right. Seeing the giant ships in comparison to the V-Wing, I mean, it's probably a little off. I think the capital ships should still be a bit bigger, but I mean, flying past these is still pretty epic, to be honest. And knowing that this is what new LEGO Star Wars is going to be like, I mean, that's pretty much the reason I'm making this video. It's just a chance to actually talk about the new LEGO Star Wars and envision what this game could be. I'm really hoping we see something in the next few weeks at E3 as well. I assume we will, seeing as though the game's coming out later this year. You see up there, we've also got the Cantina menu from LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, with the character selection and tools and other things you can unlock in the game, hints. I love how rough the cutout is. It's just like a really rough PNG cutout. Doesn't even have a feather on the edges. You can still see the white edges. Next mission. Oh man. Okay, so this is basically the opening of the Phantom Menace, it feels like, right? There's all the droids over there. We're in the meeting room where Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. I'm assuming I'm Qui-Gon. I've got a green lightsaber, although I can't figure out how to swing it. I'm not sure there's even a swinging mechanic. It's just I got the lightsaber. Okay. All right, so I'm trying to crouch. I can't even crouch. Okay, so the protocol droid comes in the room and it fills with gas. The whole thing is gas, so put our masks on. Okay, and then there's all smoke in this section here, right? Then we're gonna break out. Turn our lightsabers on. The battle droids. Okay, and chop. We're gonna chop you up. Hey, there we go. Knocked him over. Yes, no, man. That's more brutal than I was expecting. Can I just touch you with that? And you do go flying. Awesome. Okay. Making our way through this hallway. No worries, man. This is crazy. We're just taking like one battle droid at a time. Take him down. No worries. No problem. Oh, man. It's too much fun. Look at it. Come on. Watching this lightsaber gameplay and thinking that this could be a first-person LEGO Star Wars game. That would be cool. I want first-person lightsaber gameplay, kind of like we've got in some of the VR games, like Vader Immortal. I feel like that's probably the best representation of what first-person lightsaber gameplay would be like. Obviously, Battlefront 2 doesn't have that. I think there are a few mods that do it. Look at that. Just a hallway of destroyed battle droids. Don't mess with Qui-Gon Jinn. LEGO Qui-Gon Jinn, first person. And then the protocol droids up here. Oh, you can sprint. No way. Okay, I want to ram into some droids. You're still half alive, right? And you're saved. Not that you needed saving, but I assume you're the end. Yes, you're the end. There was a video uploaded to YouTube in 2015 from Nukazuka, which basically turned lots of different games into Lego games. It was an animation, and it's really cool. I think you should go watch that if you haven't seen it already. I mean, it's got like 34 million views, but it gives you a good idea. There's Counter-Strike, there's Portal, there's a bunch of other FPS games in Lego version. And it's really cool seeing a Lego representation of these games and how Lego games could potentially work as FPS games. And I'm not saying Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga needs this. That's not the angle I'm trying to take at all. It would be cool seeing it like as an additional feature of the game, but there are other things I would rather them focus their dev time on than just building it as an additional feature. You know, things like map design, world design, the combat mechanics, space battles, space combat, all of those things require a lot more attention. And hopefully the game will also have online co-op. There's still been no word of that, but hoping that becomes a reality really soon. And some of the footage you're seeing here is from LEGO Worlds, which was released a few years ago. And even though I haven't played it, based on this footage, it does actually look pretty decent. I think transitioning between third and first person looks pretty seamless. You can use weapons, aiming doesn't seem too awkward. So there's definitely also a chance this could be implemented as a feature into LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Just knowing that this already exists in a previous LEGO game gives me hope that this could potentially become a thing. I think a lot of Star Wars characters do obviously behave quite differently and will require different animations to those seen in LEGO Worlds. If you've played any of the other LEGO Star Wars games, you'll know some of the lightsaber animations can be very quick, and seeing this in first person might be a deal breaker for this happening. So we'll see. So I'd love to know, would you want to see LEGO Star Wars as a first-person shooter? And if so, do you think this would work as a LEGO game? Let me know in the comments. And for more details on LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, including some details you might have missed, you can go watch one of these videos here. Or last week I checked out a mod which puts George Lucas in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully he comes to the Skywalker Saga as well. So that video is here too. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and to join my Discord to stay up to date with more Star Wars news, gaming, LEGO Star Wars stuff, and more more. I should be posting more Dexter Jetster memes. Look, his shirt here even has grease stains on it, like in the film. That's some crazy attention to detail there on this 2D Lego mod. What is this? What is his face? Come on. And thanks for watching this. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.
Stay bombastic.